Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Finally, I know y'all been waiting on this. That is right. It is my dribble tutorial. And I'm just letting y'all know that, like, I just couldn't, drop no nonsense, you feel me? I'm probably gonna have multiple tutorials because this one's just gonna let you guys know, just how to trigger every animation, things like that. Because, it's important to learn how to do the moves first before you put them into combos, you feel me? Because if you can't trigger the moves consistently, how can you even learn a combo, you feel me? Practice makes perfect, of course, but you gotta learn the basics first. You just have to learn the basics. And now you see me in here with no stamina, no adrenaline boost, you know what I'm saying? And you see James Harden is moving stupid fast, right? But this isn't my team, you know what I'm saying? This is where I really practice. Cause you have to learn, you just have to learn the moves, y'all. Y'all just have to learn the moves, man. You have to be consistent with what you're doing on the court if you want to be successful. And I always practice. That's what I always do. I practice. Cause there's just so many things in the game this year that's just like, you just got them doing. You just have to be more consistent with the moves and more fluent and efficient with them because, you just don't got a lot of stamina and you got these 3 adrenaline bars, And you just got to learn how to, like, use your moves wisely without using adrenaline bars. Now, of course, I'm in here with James Harden because I think he's going to be the best dribbler in my team. So, this is who I want to pick. And we're going to start off first with something very important, but very simple. It's a universal move that can be used on every player you have. I call it a drag back. Some people call it a snatch back, but I just like calling it a drag back. And to do it, you have to hold R2 to do it consistently. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a crossover, excuse me. But you have to hold R2 to do it consistently. Now, if you want to really know, only 2 of them really matter, Some people like to momentum drag back, and that's adrenaline boost, because if you speed boost out of it, boom, that's adrenaline boost. Anytime you speed boost, that's adrenaline boost. But look, now I have these arrows up on the screen for y'all. The drag back. Now, if you don't hold R2, you can only do it 1 time, and it's not very consistent. Like you see, like it's just not very consistent without the R2. You can do it without R2, but it's just not that consistent. So you want to hold R2 so you can do it consistently, alright? You hold R2, the ball's in your right hand. Come on, there we go. The ball's in your right hand, you flick the right stick up and the left stick down. Right stick up, left stick down. Right stick up, left stick down. Just like that. Right stick up, left stick down. Doesn't matter what ball hand it is in, but if the right stick is flicked up while you're holding R2, then you flick the left stick down just like that. Alright, y'all. Very important move. It's been important ever since it's been in the game, since 2K21. It has been a very important move. Remember that. Now look. On to the next one that is also very important, and I would have to say the momentum. The momentum has been in the game since 2K15, 16, 17, whenever you guys first started playing. Also, another very simple move, man. It's very simple. I always do the momentum holding R2. Sometimes I don't think you can do it without holding R2 this year. Yeah, they don't. Oh yes, you can. You can do it without holding R2 this year. But another one, I like to hold R2 on some of these moves because it feels more consistent. Now, the way I do it is while I'm holding R2, the ball's in my left hand. I am flicking my right stick up and simultaneously flicking my left stick the opposite way of the ball hand. So the ball's in my left hand. I flick my right stick to the right. No, my left stick to the right while I'm holding up my right stick, just like that. Just like that. Now, some people like to momentum spam. I'm gonna be honest. Momentum spam is pretty good in the park. Would be useful in my team. I'm gonna be honest. I will have to say no, just because You know, people like to off ball, and that won't really work on somebody off balling. But remember, balls in the opposite. If the ball's in the right hand, you flick the left stick to the opposite ball hand with you, and then you flick up on your right stick. Remember, slow the video down from talking too fast. You know, you can always rewind it back. You know, things like that. You know, you can put it in slow motion. Remember, the arrows are going to be up on the screen on how to do it just like that. Momentum, man. Drag back momentum, things like that. Very, very important moves. Now look, this is a very simple but important move this year because they changed it up a little bit. You know, some people call it the crab, you know, because this is what you use to crab people. But it's very different this year. The ball's in my left hand. You are holding R2. Holding R2, standing still. This is only R2 and your right stick. And you flick your right stick diagonal up. Now you see how James Harden just put the ball back in his left hand? Look, we're going to do it again. These crab moves are very different this year. And you guys have to pay attention to stuff like this. If you're so one-dimensional, you're like, oh, his crab sucks. You know, that's being one-dimensional. This is a combo move, bro. You do something like, we're not gonna break it down, but look, you just want to get used to seeing these animations play out. You see what's happening. All I am is holding R2, flicking the right stick, and it goes back to his left hand. You gotta be creative, cause you can do a lot with that, bro. You can do a lot with that. People are thinking there's just not enough stamina, bro. You just gotta be efficient with what you're doing. You gotta let these moves play out, just like that. Very simple move. Very, very simple. Now what it looks like without holding R2, you're just switching the ball to the opposite ball hand, just like that. No left stick, just switching the ball. No left stick, just like that. These are both diagonal. Diagonal to the left, diagonal to the right, just like that. Diagonal to the right, diagonal to the left, just like that. And this stuff like this is very, very, very important. You have to pay attention to these animations so you know how to keep the ball in which hand to where you want to go. You gotta keep your defender guessing, y'all. Like this isn't spamming dribbles, man. You have to, like, these people know what they're doing. It may look like they're quote unquote spamming dribble moves, but bro, these people know what they're doing when they're dribbling on y'all, bro. They know exactly what they're doing, man. Gotta be wary of that. One of the best moves to ever be in 2K is going to be the holding R2, flicking diagonal down opposite ball hand. This is where the curry and slide was invented, the Harden shuffle was invented. You know, you never know, man. People got all types of moves that could get you open like this. That's where the side of escape package come in, man. Now, obviously, Harden's really creates space. You know, he's creating a lot of space off his stuff, just like that. Like, look how much space he's creating. This is like, you know, he's moving. You know what I'm saying? He's moving from one spot to another spot. Remember these moves, bro. Remember, cause bro, when y'all learn these moves and put them together, bro, y'all really gonna hoop without using adrenaline bars, bro. You're really gonna be moving around the court without using adrenaline bars, bro. This is why also I think Harden's gonna be the best in the game. But look, R2, diagonal down, opposite ball hand. Now I'm gonna be honest. With Harden's sides of escape package, his no R2 diagonal down isn't that good. Well, to me, it's not that good. It's switching ball hands, you know, just going from left to right, just like that. But it's like I tend to stay away from this when I'm dribbling with Harden. I tend to stay away from this move because it's just so slow. I feel like Harden moves really fast when he dribbles, and then I just do one of these. It just slows down my process. But that is his no R2 diagonal down, just like that. Now we're gonna go to the next one real quick. We're gonna flick up. This is just switching another one. If it's no R2, you're just really switching ball hands, you know what I'm saying? You're really just switching the ball hand, just like that. No R2 flicking up. But now when you hold R2 flicking up, this is the moving crossover they added into the game. This is, I'm telling y'all, this right here is very important. This right here is so important in the game, y'all. This really makes some people move. I'm telling you. You coming up the court, bro. You do one of these, bro. It's just so beautiful, bro. Now Harden's, to me, now his is real close. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not creating like a lot of space with it, but this is like, you know, combo stuff. You know, you do one of these and then Harden shuffle. You feel me? But y'all gotta use our brains, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta use y'all brains. Y'all gotta use y'all brains. You feel me? You learn the moves and you just gotta practice use y'all brains. But this is just flicking up R2, flicking up R2. I'm gonna teach y'all something else that's really fire about, you know, the crab moves this year, because everybody's chunk is different. Now when you flick to the opposite ball hand, you know, you get this one move just like that back into the regular hand, right? Now I want y'all to hold R2 and then flick to the left and then flick to the right. Now last year was a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? It was your side to side. In 2K21 and 2K20 you would spam your side to side and it just looked like you was just spamming. But now it's like it's a little more fluent. It looks a little bit more realistic, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like you're just gliding across the court and stuff like that. It looks like actual dribble moves. You feel me? The ball's in your left hand, you flick diagonal. I mean, the ball's in your right hand, you flick diagonal left, and then flick diagonal right, just like that. It's smooth, man. It's smooth, y'all. It's real smooth. It's real smooth. Now another one for y'all. The same ball hand, you know what I'm saying? This is another one that's really cool about this year. This is what I'm talking about, Harden's package. You hold an R2, you flick diagonal up to the right. Same ball hand. Just like that. Look how many animations he got. That's the move I'm looking for right there. That's what y'all want to do. Cause Harden got like 3 of them. But this is what I want y'all to do, just that move right here. That's just like, these are simple, small moves that you do certain stuff out of it, man. You do certain stuff out of it. You have to pay attention to these animations so you see what the ball handler is doing. You feel me? All these little baby hezzies and stuff like that. Same ball hand, bro. That is diagonal up. This is sideways, stuff like that, bro. Pay attention to these animations. Get into the freestyle, y'all. Get into the freestyle with whoever your main ball handler is, man. And learn his animations. Learn the C's he is doing, man. This is what really happens. This is what really goes down with dribblers, bro. They learn the animations, seeing what has to be played out all the way and seeing what has to be canceled. Now, here, last year it was a little bit different, but now it's the same. You can hold R2 or not hold R2, but you flick down. It's just like the escape on, you know, whatever package you have, you know. And this is Harden's escape, you know. You can hold R2 or you cannot hold R2. You will get the same animation. Last year they used to give you 2 different animations, but now this is only one animation. Whatever the package is, this is what you're gonna get. Now obviously this is like your escape, so you're just, you know, trying to, you know, get a little space away from the defender. So you're just flicking down. Nothing else. No left stick. You're just flicking down. Just flick down. Things like that. Real simple, you know what I'm saying? Flick down crossover, things like that. You know, flick down Harden shuffle. You know, stuff like that. You feel me? You know, you gotta change it up. One possession you flick down speed boost, the same ball hand. Next possession you flick down Harden shuffle. You know, stuff like that. Pay attention to the SIGs and see how you guys can get open with them. All right, just like that. Now I'll say there's something they added this year that I think that's pretty cool. And it's like, I guess this is the moving hezzy. And look at that. You know, you're running. Yeah, it's definitely the moving hezzy. You're running, you're holding R2, running, and then you flick the right stick the same direction you're going. And it gives you a little boost, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're moving pretty well. You know, look at that. You got yourself a little glide. It's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I like it. Cause you know what I'm saying? You could do that, you know, behind the back or something. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool little new animation in the game. I definitely like it, stuff like that. Alright, another move that I feel like is very important. It's like the half spin just doesn't get enough respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that is such an important move, you feel me? The half spin is just such an important move that I just feel like it just doesn't get enough respect. Let's go ahead and just look back at it one more time. You feel me? Like, I just feel like if you're doing that while you're running, because you know everybody likes to run around, and like, I just feel like that is so crazy. Now I'm gonna have the commands on the screen because I don't want to say this wrong, but you know, with the right stick, you're holding R2, and with the right stick, you're just doing a circle, not a circle, a half circle. You know, I'm starting at, oh God, I'm starting at 3 o'clock. I'm starting at 3 o'clock, finishing at 12 o'clock, you know, starting at 3 o'clock, finishing at 9 o'clock, stuff like that. You see, I'm getting like different type of half spin animations, and if you do this, this is also, I'm not gonna lie, this is also an ankle breaking move. You know, you bust one of these out, you know, that defender may hit the ground, you feel me? That defender has a high possibility of hitting the ground if you do one of these half spins. Look, like I said, the commands are gonna be on the screen, man. The commands are definitely gonna be on the screen, man. But you gotta put the half spin into your arsenal this year, y'all. It's been a good move ever since, to me, since 2K18. But like, you just gotta just bust it out 1 or 2 times, you feel me? It's a good move. It's a good move. It's a good move. Now another move, I guess we can call this like, do we want to call that a spin back? I don't know if I want to call this a spin back because there's already a spin back that I want to go over later in the video. You know what I'm saying? But I like to do this move, drag back, and then I'm just rotating back. I'm just rotating back. You see me drag back, then the ball just like we just gotta go over this, bro. Like, look, can we look at this real quick? Come on now. Speed boost. Opposite way. Come on now. Come on now. And to do this, you're really rotating your stick from 6 to 3. Your right stick from 6 to 3. I'm holding R2 and we're rotating our stick. After the speed boost though. I always do it after the speed boost. Just like that. Boom. Speed boost to the left. Then holding R2 with your right stick. 6 to 3. Just like that. 6 to 3. Just like that. One more time so I can see it in real time. Just like that. And one more time. Hold on, drag back. Just like that. Just like that. Now. Alright. I think the misdirection was the last one. The last little thing I had to tell y'all. And I'm gonna be honest, man. There's gonna be more tutorials, bro. There's gonna be more tutorials, man. I really am gonna drop probably another, maybe advanced tutorial, like certain combos I like to use. Cause eventually it's gonna get crazy. I think it's gonna get not crazy, but it's gonna get, you know, some cards are gonna drop that are gonna be moving in my team. Cause right now, if you ask me how I'm scoring, I'm gonna tell you I'm just shooting a bunch of post fades with Dirk. Like, I'm not even dribbling right now. I did make a Harden mixtape for fun, but I've been trying to be more efficient with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm telling y'all, if y'all have any questions, anything you want to know, like, I will break it down to you in the DMs, bro. You know, I'm gonna put my Twitter there, let y'all know. Follow me on Twitter if you have any questions, man. The DMs are always open, man. If I didn't explain something right or you didn't understand, I'll try to explain it better in there or in my second tutorial video though. But look, man, I've been appreciating the support lately, bro. It's gonna be a long year. I feel like it's just gonna be a very long year, and I'm gonna be consistent this year though. But it's been your boy JulyGlo, bro. If you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.